Hey guys, welcome to another SRN New Home Showcase. My name is Ainsley and today we're here at W Residences Marina View, Singapore, Singapore's first ever fully integrated branded development, fully managed by a renowned hotel brand, Marriott International. And they are proudly developed by IOI Properties Singapore. They are a public listed award-winning developer with a legacy of close to 50 years. Now let's go meet our managing partner, Ken Low. So Ken, maybe you can share with us a little bit more about the vision of IOI.
So over the years, we have seen IOI showing a lot of confidence in the downtown core of Singapore.
Yeah.
I think many years back, we have seen them develop South Beach Residences, which was a great success in the new downtown area. Subsequently, they went on to build their flagship IOI Central Boulevard, which has recently completed, where they have Grade A offices and some retail spaces inside there.
Sure.
And then subsequently, they went on to buy Shenton House, and finally, they are launching this beautiful development, W Residences at Marina View. So I think over the years, you can see how much confidence they have placed within this area, and I think they have spotted a very large growth potential in this new downtown of Singapore.
Yeah. So Ken, we've always heard about branded residences, but just now during my opening, I specifically emphasized on fully integrated branded development. Tell me a little bit more about that difference.
I think that is a very key, unique feature of this development. There are other branded residences over the years that we saw only with brand association.
Okay.
There were some others that carry the brand at the same time the hospitality services that are managed by the hotel.
Right.
So in W Residences Marina View, why we call it fully integrated? Because we carry the brand name. The residential is also managed by the hotel. And also, you get to enjoy all the services that are provided by the hotel.
No way, that's like staying in a hotel, but it's your own house.
Yes. So, you know how often people love to have their staycations, just to enjoy the services and being pampered like kings and queens.
Right.
This is something you get to enjoy every day if you are a resident in W Residences.
For sure.
Right? So, imagine you drive your car home after work and you stop by the lobby.
Yeah.
You
really
will
tired,
have tired, and you have the valet coming to you, the bellboy coming to you to help you carry stuff up, parking your car for you.
That's so cool.
Right, as you walk through, we can see the artist impression that the developer has given, all the lounge they have created, very branded and luxurious, where you walk through, all the way to the concierge, and you just want somebody to do your dirty laundry, throw it to the concierge. You can also tell them to book your next dog grooming session or maybe your next golf game, tea time. They can do all this for you, all within a hotel service. Right, and then as you go up, somebody would have already made up your bed, like your housekeeping services within the hotel. And if you are late at night and you don't want to order the usual Grab and Panda.
Grab is for everybody else, right?
Yeah, you can just use the hotel service and call for room service.
No way.
Yeah, so because it's fully integrated into one building, managed by the hotel, and the services are all being provided. So it is really like a staycation on a daily basis at your own home. These are the intangible benefits that a lot of people yearn for.
Yeah.
I mean, if you draw an example like the Centurion Black Card holders, why would they pay an annual fee of more than $7,000 when they can just pay a normal card of $300 to $400? Because they get to enjoy that special treatment that they have, that 24-hour concierge service, and the full suite of arrangement and convenience that they get on their daily life. From the arrangement of flowers all the way to the restaurant booking, your golf and everything. And this is what people love to live with.
It's a lifestyle, right?
And residents within W Residences do get to enjoy this every single minute they are living inside their own home.
This is amazing. This is like having a helper that is not living with you.
Yeah, a privacy that you get, but yet you get a whole team at the background.
You've got
working
housekeeping, engineering, front office, everybody. So Ken, we're standing at the location map right now. We want you to understand a little bit more about this location itself.
So we have always been talking about the OCBD, where we have our Robinson Road, Shenton Way, and we all know how old and dated this entire area is. So over the years, the government has already created what we call the new financial hub, which is our downtown area, right? So in order for the old CBD to be rejuvenated, they started shifting these offices and financial hubs into this new downtown area.
Sure.
And W Residences is smack right in the middle of this transition, right? So for the likes we saw DBS Tower 1 and 2 in the past have shifted all the way to Marina Bay Financial Centre.
Yeah.
And now the old CBD is undergoing quick rejuvenation through the CBD incentive scheme. We are seeing a lot of brand new mixed-use developments coming up in the financial district.
Okay.
Over the years, we have seen the likes of South Beach Residences, Warwick, Midtown Bay, Midtown Residences. All these are what URA envisioned the future of our financial district to become.
Sure.
And of course, the latest addition with W Residences coming in, they are in a very, very key location. Right, so if you look at this map over here, this is where the old CBD is. We are in this area where it transits. And over this part is where we have one of the most number of white sites in Singapore. And we mentioned that in Jurong as well.
Yeah.
So white sites gives landowners the capability to build mixed-use development. And over in the next 10 years or maybe in the near future, can you imagine as you walk through this building, you are seeing all modern, spanking, mixed-use developments all around.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of vibrancy within the location because there will be hotels, there will be entertainment, there will be bistros, restaurants, people living in this area, and then you are sitting all within with your office spaces and everything. So that is how vibrant this is going to be like. Yeah. So on top of that, with so much happening around this area in the old and the new CBD, one even larger development is happening just southern part of where we are.
Yeah.
So you can see this entire empty plot of land where our ports used to be.
Yeah.
This is where our Greater Southern Waterfront will start running all the way to Pasir Panjang. So can you imagine the different milestones that you get to exit and the things that are going to happen around
Just
you
around you, yeah.
while you're living like a king in being pampered in a hotel.
Cool.
And all these things that are going to happen around you, the potential is super huge. And that's the reason I think why IOI has so much faith in this area.
Very nice. So I want to bring you back to how you talk about the OCBD. The OCBD is now a concrete jungle. What's the government doing to sort of soften it a little bit? You know, what's the upcoming plans?
So I think that's a very good point. Firstly, when you look at where W is, you can see that there's already a linear park that's being created from north to south.
Yeah.
Right. So this part actually gives breathing space and open lawns for people to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah. To just chill and all that.
And URA also recently released this what we call the commons at Marina Bay, and it's separated into 3 parts. The first part is what we call the play area that is located right in front of W, and this area is a large space that feature attractions, sports, recreation facilities, as well as spaces for short retreats.
Okay.
And then as we move on behind Marina One Residences, that's where we call it the respite. These are open spaces that provide community and family-friendly experiences in an urban park setting. And finally, as we move up to the top, where along Central Boulevard, that is where they call it the hangout. And this area will accommodate unique lifestyles and dining concepts with events and pop-ups. If you talk about it being cold and hard, it's no longer like that because now URA has deliberately started to add on these things around, and it will be quite a distance before you see the next white side coming.
Right.
And I think weekends can be pretty fun within the new downtown.
It's quite cool that you have so much of all this just right at your doorstep.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Livable.
Yeah, very, very livable.
On top of all these immediate leisure spaces that they get, we cannot forget
the biggest, the iconic,
which is world renowned.
Right? Yeah.
So just a short drive away from your Marina Bay Sands, and that is probably one of the most popular shopping area for people now, plus all the Michelin star restaurants that are all inside there. So it's just a short drive away or maybe even a short stroll. And then of course we have one of the most beautiful national garden of Singapore, which is Gardens by the Bay, where every few months they are coming out with so many different types of themes. I've been there like so many times with my son.
That's right.
Right? And more importantly, with all the white sites that are coming up, Greater Southern Waterfront, and how livable this space is, and also they are changing our floating platform where we used to have our National Day parade and everything, to change it into what we call the NS Square, where they will make it into like a fitness clubhouse where there will be water activities like a dragon boat, your gym, your elevated swimming pool will all be inside there.
Nice.
And you can see how on purpose the government has been doing all these things in a very fast speed to make the CBD as livable as they should be. On top of all these things that are happening around, the vision is very, very clear. URA has released injection of housing option all around this area. So if you look right at the top, we have spoken about this previously as well. In the Nicole Precinct, where your Singapore Flyer is, there will be one of the area with housing option. Coming down to the Marina Gardens area, housing option, all the way to the top part where they have taken back the golf course, Tanjong Rhu area, they will have more housing option. In the latest government land sales, they are already starting to release lands inside. And of course, moving up towards the north where your Kallang Precinct is, another housing option. And they are all surrounding around where the new financial district is. And I think the future is very, very near for us to visualize this huge piece of land transforming over the years.
So here we are at W Residences Marina View. We are at the model. I just want to share that this is going to be developed by IOI Properties, as I mentioned earlier. Can you tell me who else is going to be involved in this amazing project?
It is a project team, Architect 61,
Okay.
and an award-winning Australian ID firm, Hachem Studio.
Very nice. Tell me more about this development then. I mean, how many stories are we looking at?
This is a 51-story high, 683 units, sitting on top of 360-room W at 22 Marina View.
Very nice.
And it has 1 to 5 bedrooms with 3 penthouses.
Very nice. Okay, can you share me a little bit more as to where are we standing at now? Just orientate us a little bit.
We are facing future linear park, and this mirrors after New York Central Park living.
Okay.
The residents can enjoy unobstructed view of the green and sea views towards the Singapore Straits.
The sea views right here.
Yes.
Right here. Oh my
And
goodness.
also Greater Southern Waterfront.
So Winnie, it seems like where you're standing at right now, we are super close to Shenton Way MRT station. How close are we exactly?
Just 3 minutes walk to
Okay.
the Shenton MRT station.
Sure.
And there are also 5 MRT stations that's within 10-minute walk. Raffles Place, Bayfront, Marina Bay, to name a few.
Okay.
And also there's a privately owned public space that's 500 square meter that encourages interaction with community activities.
Very nice. So just to check, I'm looking at it here and it seems like level 1 to 14 are going to be the hotels,
Yes,
am I right?
yes.
Okay, cool. And of course our facilities are starting from above there.
Level 16, which is 67 meter above ground.
So that's about, what, 20 stories in a normal development?
Yes,
Okay,
you're
okay.
right. There are separate drop-off points for the hotel guests and the residents. The residents' drop-off point is at level 4 and the hotel guest drop-off point is at level 2.
So Winnie, maybe you can share with us what's happening on level 51. I understand there's a heated pool. You never spoke about it. Is it up there?
Yes, at level
Oh.
51, and we also have bespoke spa treatment rooms, meditation room, hot onsen, party deck that you can unwind with your friends, and
Let me guess as well.
Yes.
The breathtaking panoramic views.
yes.
Oh man, that's going to be so cool. Okay, it's time to now check out the bedrooms. Let's go.
Welcome to this one-bedroom unit spanning 570 square feet, which is larger than most typical one-bedroom. With a ceiling height of 3.05 meter, it enhances openness and natural light. A high-cool fan is provided for your comfort. In addition, the balcony ceiling is cladded in aluminium with anti-corrosion and durability. The marble flooring is imported from Europe. There's additional storage space provided by the developer to ensure their counter is pristine. The kitchen appliances are from top-notch brand Vizuk, and there's a smart leak detector to alert you of potential issues before it becomes problem. Now let's move on to the master bedroom. A king-size bed is able to fit into this 13.5 square meter master bedroom, and there's ample space for 2 side tables and a massage chair, and a dehumidifier is provided in the wardrobe.
Here we are right now in the 2-bedroom unit spanning 818 square feet. Very spacious, suitable for a young family. The unique feature of this layout, all the 2 bedrooms are equipped with a dishwasher. Other than that, it comes with its dedicated washing bay at the doorstep. Right now, I'm in one of the 2 bedrooms. As you can see, it can fit a queen-size bed comfortably, and at W Residences, the developer has ensured that all the master bedrooms can fit a king-size bed comfortably as well. Now let's move on to the 3-bedroom unit.
So right now we are at this 1195 3-bedroom apartment. Over here you do get a very spacious living and dining hall space. Then you can see that there is a clear segregation between the living and dining hall space. So right here in the living room, you do get to experience like movie date nights with your spouse, with your family, or you can even welcome your friends to your apartment to have some fun right in your living room. The balcony is an extension of your living hall area, and it is, first of all, it is level up so that you do have this seamless connections from your living room to your balcony space. And this applies to all the bedroom types. So in this unit, it comes with a wet and dry kitchen. So one very unique feature that they have in this wet and dry kitchen is the 180 frameless pivoting door. So this allows you to even open up the door when your hands are busy. So right now we are in the master bedroom, so it allows you to fit in a king size bed and 2 side table comfortably, and in addition to it, you have a his and her wardrobe right here in the master bedroom.
So I think after going through this tour, everyone would now already feel how unique this development is. One and only, the truly one and only, where both homeowners and tenants in future get to enjoy the type of lifestyle that they will never get anywhere else in any other developments. And I think the value will continue to grow because over time, as people get to experience it for themselves, they will start talking about it.
Yeah.
And people will be interested to find out how does it really feel living in a residential,
That's
but
true.
like in a hotel.
Yeah.
Right? And in recent years, we have seen how there's a big global attention on branded residences because of its uniqueness. There are so many studies done by consultancy companies that have shown that branded residences carry a premium of as low as 20% all the way to as high as 70% to their neighboring counterparts that are not branded.
Right.
Right? And I think W Residences Marina View will now present a very rare opportunity for people to finally be able to experience this lifestyle.
This is really what a truly one of its kind experience. And of course, if you want to see W Residences Marina View for yourself, just want to let you know the private preview will be happening from the 28th of June, and of course, our priority booking will be happening on the 12th of July. Once again, my name is Ainsley,
I'm Ken.
and this is the end of our SR New Home Showcase. We will see you at W Residences. Bye!